With World War I came the devastation of Europe. While many artists took part in the war, some fled to neutral Switzerland to avoid the war. A group of artists, writers, and poets met at the Café Voltaire in Zurich. They believed that the social, cultural, and political landscape had been polluted by bourgeois society, which had become apathetic and spiritually corrupt. They believed that art was complicit in this corruption and therefore needed to be destroyed. Led by Tristan Tzara, a Romanian artist, these artists engaged in a form of anti-art they called dada. Marcel Janco recalled, "We had lost confidence in our culture. Everything had to be demolished. We would begin again after the tabula rasa. At the Cabaret Voltaire, we began by shocking common sense, public opinion, education, institutions, museums, good taste, in short, the whole prevailing order. Using chance, nonsense, and irrationality, they saw their anti-war activities as a way to fight against the social and political forces which had caused the war." Dada as a movement ultimately spread to Berlin, Cologne, Paris, New York, and even Tokyo. Techniques pioneered by the Dadaists like photomontage, assemblage, and the use of chance would also influence many artists who came after. It also had a critical role in changing art from a primarily visual experience to a conceptual one. As the war wound down and Europe began to rebuild, artists were looking for a way to help rebuild culture as well. They understood the Dadaist view that an obsession with rationality had led to the Great War, but rejected the nihilism in their approach. André Breton had studied psychiatry and worked in a neurological ward during World War I. He moved to Paris in 1921 and began to associate with artists there, including Tristan Tzara. Influenced by his work as a psychiatrist, he wrote the Surrealist Manifesto in 1924, which purported that in order to have a pure, authentic human experience, one must be free from the control of reason or aesthetic or moral concerns. This meant allowing the subconscious to be free and accept the results of irrationality as valid. Automatism, the release of this pure state in writing or drawing, and the use of dream imagery became cornerstones for those artists who wanted to take the nonconformist ideas of Dada in a more positive direction.